Eighth graders, let's turn around. Class is beginning. As you can see, the bell ringer is, I want you guys to think of and jot down a few negatives associated with alcohol. It could be a word or a phrase or something. We're going to take about a minute or two, then we're going to discuss them. About 10 more seconds. Alrighty. So, some negatives maybe associated with it. Tony, yeah.
Negatives could be very abusive.
Okay, so it can make you abusive, make you violent.
Violent, yes.
Okay. Daisy?
People using it as a coping mechanism.
Okay, coping mechanism. So kind of like they want to forget about the real world because they have a lot of problems, so they just want to kind of disconnect. Yeah. Bethany, you had something?
Yeah, their cognitive reasoning is...
So impaired judgment? I'll just put impairment overall. Zach?
It's relations with behavior and social media.
How that can never go away.
Relation with, so like,
Your behavior.
expound upon that.
So, say you're drinking, tell them with your friends. Some people post on that social media. Maybe you post on it.
Mm-hmm.
Those relations, those ties can always come back to you if you delete the post. Could interfere with potential job offers.
Reputation. So reputation.
Yes, sir.
Reputation, yeah, for sure. Those are definitely all good. We'll touch on a few of those. That's just scratching the surface. But before we begin, health goal. I will not drink alcohol, so pretty blunt, pretty straightforward there. Since you guys are 8th graders, it is illegal to drink. So whether or not you want to, it's illegal by law. So, and then the objective, be able to name one, what, why, and how associated with alcohol. We'll get into that a little bit more as the presentation goes on. So going straight to the head there. Okay, so what is it? What is alcohol? Alcohol is a drug found in certain beverages. Yeah, it is considered a drug. Kind of weird, we don't think of alcohol as a drug. We think of marijuana or methamphetamine or whatever as a drug. But it is classified as a drug. It is made by a process called fermentation. There's a show called Moonshiners on Discovery Channel. Has anyone ever seen that? Yeah. So the big stills that they have in the woods, they're fermenting the mash. The mash is a mixture of sugar and water and corn and things like that, or they can use fruit or something. They heat it, and there's a lot of chemical processes that ferments that mash. And then it'll trickle on down the worm, I think is what it's called, or whatever, and like, you know, go out into a mason jar and you have moonshine. it's like kind of ethanol-y too. Alcohol is a toxin, and a toxin is a substance that is poisonous. So by ingesting too much alcohol, what happens? Something comes up, right? You see it again. So it's poisonous. Your body's rejecting it. Granted, if you ate too much food, your body rejects it too. So what does it do? Alcohol depresses the brain and nervous system. So a drug like cocaine would do the opposite of that. Can't think of a word, opposite of depress. It would excite, yeah, there you go. It would excite the brain and nervous system, the body. It enters the bloodstream within minutes after it's consumed. Once it hits the stomach, then goes to the bloodstream pretty quickly. And then the effects of alcohol vary depending on a phrase you'll be seeing a lot, the blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, blood alcohol whatever. That is, I'm sure you've seen when you're maybe entering a state, like I'm from Illinois. When I drive into Illinois, there's a sign that says legal limit 0.08 BAC, or 0.08 blood alcohol concentration, meaning if I get pulled over and my BAC is, I blow into the, whatever, and my BAC is 0.09, I am over that limit, and I can be charged with DUI. So we'll get a little more into the BAC. Let's see. Okay. Another, what does it do? So this kind of breaks down the effects after a certain amount of drinks. So after one drink, within an hour, some symptoms you might be feeling are relaxation. Your thinking and decision making may be impaired, and your BAC is 0.02. So I said that in Illinois it's 0.08. So 0.02 is 0.06 less. So pretty significantly lower there. And then after 2 drinks in the hour, impaired reasoning and judgment is significant. Slow reaction time, your BAC is at 0.05. 3 to 4, your balance starts to go away. I don't know if everyone watches Live PD in here at all, but you see them do the sobriety test. The officers have the people do a sobriety test, and some of those people, I mean, heel to toe, they are, they get like 2 steps, they fall over. That is, they're losing their balance there. And roughly the BAC is going to be 0.08, which is the legal limit. And then after 5 drinks in an hour, all bodily functions mentioned are seriously impaired. That's 0.10 BAC. That's pretty high. And I read in the book, it can go up to 0.50, which when you're at 0.50, you're nearing coma or death. So that's pretty serious. You would have to drink a lot of alcohol there. So I don't advise that, obviously. So before we move on, I want to see this row and then this row. I want you guys to discuss, kind of brainstorm some reasons why people might choose to drink. I'll give you about 1 or 2 minutes and then we'll talk about it.
I don't drink.
Be better dancer.
Stress reliever. It's a stress reliever. People usually drink to relieve stress, to relax their body, become more confident.
Confidence thing, yeah.
So confidence thing, yeah, that could work.
I don't like it.
What?
I know
Like liquor or like wine?
I spoke earlier about how they use it to get away somewhere else. Kind of like
He's going for Liberty, sir.
Injured, injured.
celebrations. People use it to celebrate.
Good sorry, creator.
Are you drunk or
Are you sure?
All right, about 10 more seconds. I think everyone's good. All right, front row, what did you come up with? Reasons why someone might choose to drink.
Tastes good.
No, front row, Zach. Front row, Zach. Yeah. You'd be considered back. It's okay. I'll show grace. Yeah. What's
Feel
up?
more confident.
Confidence, okay. So what I say, what's the first bullet point say? One of the symptoms.
Relaxation.
Relaxation. So yeah, you're more relaxed. It kind of takes the edge off. If you watch a lot of shows, they'll say, "Oh, I need a drink to take the edge off," whatever.
You're thinking like in the dating sense or whatever, like when you're going out or like social anxiety.
Yeah, that could be it. Yeah. Tony?
They use it, people usually drink too. I know for a lot of like, when they're celebrating or something, a special event or something.
Okay.
If you're of age, people tend to celebrate by drinking and having a good, like, some people take drinking leading to a good time. And so it's not that much that much.
Okay, so special occasions. Okay, yeah.
Oh, really sad.
Yeah. Back row.
It tastes good.
It tastes good. Some people, I guess, do like the taste of it. Yeah.
She's a good parent.
Oh, man.
So.
She speaks as if she knows. I like that book.
Yeah.
Stress reliever.
Stress reliever. Okay, so yeah, a little relaxation.
Oh.
This marker, I'm going to stop writing now because this marker obviously does not work too well. Yeah.
Coping mechanism.
Okay, so maybe a family member just died. Objective, name one what, why, and how of alcohol.